I've just assembled the bottom piece for this portable desk here. It's a panel, and it's good that is a panel because that prevents any expansion contraction. If this were a solid piece of lumber, rectangle here, and put onto the bottom of the desk, then you risk having that expansion contraction. But with this panel, that prevents the problem. Now, the way I did the panel is very typical, with grooves in these rails and stiles, and then some little tenons that go into the sockets on these stiles. Then the bottom piece is just tapered with a hand plane so that it goes into the groove but doesn't bottom out in the groove. So this panel can expand and contract without causing the whole bottom to change in size. So let me just put this back to you. I haven't glued anything yet. So this is all dry fitted. Even the desk itself, I haven't glued anything yet. So let me put this on to the bottom, but let me explain something first. I had done all of these slats incorrectly, and this was my first go at making the slats. These were beautiful, but the problem is that the rounding was done on the wrong side of this little rabbet that goes in the groove. So I had to redo all these slats. There are 56 of them here, and now I've got it right so that the rabbet is in the groove, and then the top of the slats are rounded. So this now rotates pretty nicely in here. There are 56 of these slats, and let me just put the, oh gosh, now what did I do here? I lost my connection here to the in the front rail, and oh, I see, it came out of the groove over here. Oh, that was, yeah. So let me get that back together, and then this. Now notice I didn't do any rounding on half of these slats because they're all hidden. They never are exposed at the top like these. So I only rounded the ones that would be exposed on the top. These are all still rectangles. So the bottom goes like this. It needs to be removable. So I've used wood screws. These are number 5 and number 5 wood screws, flathead wood screws, and they're 5/8 long. So they just fasten with these screws. Now, eventually, I'll be creating all of this border on the original Williamsburg or Wittenberg piece, not Wittenberg, Winter Tour piece. All of the this outside edge of the bottom here has some banding and stringing on it, covering this 3/8 inch exposure here. Let's see, this is not, now maybe that'll go into the, that seems to go in. There, I think that, yeah. So this bottom has to be removable because that's the only way to fix an issue with the tambour. So that the tambour can only be removed for repair through an exit slot. I don't know if you can see that exit slot down there, but that's the way you get the tambour in and out, and only with the bottom removed. Also, the drawer has a little plate on the bottom that fits into this area here. So there's a little skid on the bottom of the drawer that's about 1 inch wide here. So that's a part of the drawer. So now I haven't done the top pieces, the fixed top, which will fit into these mortises here, and it'll only be glued because there is an expansion contraction issue. The grain will run horizontal, so I'm going to allow that fixed top to move. I'll glue it down here at the front end, but it will float in the back end here. Then there's another hinged top that is also 3/8 inch thick and will rest on top of the drawer.